everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are here today with a Lala Kent Amazon Live that she did on November 13th, and it was a Ask Her Almost Anything right after BravoCon. So she answered a lot of questions. It was a short haul, and it was mainly just a Q&A. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get into this, but make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification button. Alright, let's see what she had to say.
Hi guys, welcome to my Amazon Live. I'm so excited because, of course, I did get some things on Amazon. What else is new? But I was thinking that this live would be fun if we did more of like an Ask Me Almost Anything. And when I say almost, like, I like answering anything and everything. But I've told you guys before, I got Bravo all up in my emails every time I do Amazon Live telling me, please stop talking. So I'm going to show you guys the goods that I got. Then I want to remind you to please slide in my chat, ask me anything and everything, and I'll try to bite my tongue on things that I know I'll get in trouble for. But also make sure that you click the follow button so you are made aware every time I go live. Ocean, would you like to say hello?
Hello. I don't want to say hello.
You don't want to say hello?
No.
Would you like to go hang out with Easton?
No.
You want to stay here? All right, sounds good. All right, the first thing I have, you guys, I have not seen my baby in so long, I feel. This month has been so crazy that I had an emotional breakdown today. I was like, I just feel like I'm running around with my head cut off, trying to create something incredible for my family, keep, you know, all the ducks in a row and thrive. But with that, which you guys could probably relate if you're working parents, even if you're just parents in general that get to stay home, there's certain things or certain days where you're like, today's rough, and I feel like I'm not giving each person what they deserve, especially our babies. Do you need to take a phone call?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't need to.
Okay. So this is why Ocean is here with me today, because I literally had a meltdown earlier. Okay, the first thing I have are my black cargo pants. Ocean, can we not do this, baby?
I want to color.
You want to color? Okay, here. Why don't you come down here so Mommy can do this real quick? Here, look. And you can color right by me. Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. There you go. All right. I was just in Utah, you guys, and it was like 36 degrees at night, and I about died. I was like, oh, I need to start being grateful for living in Southern California, because there are so many times where I'm like, please, someone take me to like a city that's kind of smaller and clean and yummy, and then I got there and was like, okay, I need to start being more grateful. The one thing I don't know how to do is my hair, okay? When I went to BravoCon, I didn't need makeup because I was like, I've been painting this face since I was like 14. But the hair is like a real issue. I can do a bun. I'm really good at the messy bun. I don't know what it looks like from the back, but who cares? You should see me when I do interviews for Vanderpump, you guys. I'm sure the back is a hot mess. The front is all good, which it doesn't matter because interviews, we just sit like this, right? The back is a hot mess. The reason I know is I can feel it. There's like 100 bobby pins back there, shellacked to my head with all the product in the world, but the front is popping. So I ordered another just cute black baseball hat because I wear them to death. And I also love the fact that I can wear my ears out of my hat now. Obviously, I don't have it today, but I got my ears pinned back, and now it just gives a whole new look to my baseball hats. We've got hella questions coming in. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, I only threw a few things in my cart this round for Amazon Live. I didn't make a huge haul because I was like, hey, Amazon, I was thinking I really want to like connect with my friends. Can we just like have them ask me whatever they want? Done. The next thing I have, I saw this girl at BravoCon with a tote like this. It was so stinking cute. So naturally, I got on Amazon and ordered one. Faux leather. You've got the cozy. It's just like a good fall/winter bag and easy to travel with. I'm going to Hawaii with my family at the end of the month. And I was like, I need something that's easy to get in and out of that I'm not like super worried about taking on a plane. Here we go. This is it. All of Ocean's goods are going in that.
Okay.
All right. Samantha asked, does Ocean still love the Little Mermaid ride? She is obsessed with the Little Mermaid ride. The one that she's not into anymore, you guys, is Pirates of the Caribbean. She used to love it, would ask me to take her on it every single time we went to Disneyland, anytime I mentioned Disneyland. Last month, because I have the season pass, so we go once a month, I took her on it. She kept her face like nuzzled in my neck the entire time. She was so terrified. And I almost felt guilty that I took her on it because when we got off, she made me promise to never take her on it again. I was like, don't you remember you liked it at one point? Like, I had to remind her, you liked this. This wasn't me, like, trying to torture you. But yes, she loves the Little Mermaid. She also loves the train from Dumbo, where, like, and it plays the music. Dun, 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 dun. It's so cute. But I also have to remind her, we don't support circuses.
Mm-hmm.
Only people in trains, not animals. Samantha asked, what is Ocean's current favorite movie? She has... Elemental was just added to the list. She's obsessed with The Nightmare Before Christmas. She's obsessed with The Grinch. We've been watching The Grinch since September, which is kind of a bummer for me because that's my most favorite movie to watch when we're approaching Christmas time. And now I feel like I've seen it so many times that it's played out now. I'm like, how am I supposed to watch this movie when we approach Christmas when I've been watching this since September? She's obsessed with the baby Grinch. She's obsessed with the fact that Santa Claus gets tortured in The Nightmare Before Christmas. Don't love that part. Ocean can get a little dark. I'm like, oh, you are half of someone else. Just kidding. Just kidding. Jerry Lynn asked, any chance you see Captain Jason again? I think there's a high chance that I see Captain Jason again because he's in the Bravo universe. But you guys, he lives in the Philippines, I heard. Well, he told me that. And I was like, I'm down for long distance, but that's a little too long distance. Philippines? Give me a map. What's the flight time on that? Far. Very far. And I'm geographically challenged, so I'm like, the Philippines. Whereabouts is this? Oh, that is so funny. Is that all the haul that I made?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of myself.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, the amount of times that I have to go into the mail room to collect Amazon packages is mortifying. Until I go in there and I see that, oh, everyone else has Amazon packages coming out theirs. To the point where I had to order a cart from Amazon to go get my Amazon packages. Which was like one of the best purchases I ever made. I have 2 at my house and 1 in the office that I'm looking at right now. Caroline asked, if you could only pick one color, which one would you purchase? Which one are we talking about, Caroline? Slide into my chat again and let's talk about what color we're talking about. I'm very basic, so anything that's like a beige, gray, black, white, I like very basic. But for me, I think like army green is a neutral. Army print is a neutral, and so is cheetah print. All animal prints are a neutral in my mind. Caitlin, what was your favorite part about being at BravoCon? This was my most favorite BravoCon. There's only been 3. The first 2 were in New York. Then the pandemic happened. It was canceled that year. This is the first year it was in Vegas. Every single thing was my favorite part. I loved every panel I was a part of. Meeting you guys was absolutely incredible, and you guys sharing your stories with me, it made me feel less alone. I don't know what it is about approaching holidays, but I start feeling very isolated, even though I have family and friends around me all the time. It's just a funky time. So it was nice to bond with you guys. I would say the list of things that weren't my favorite is much shorter. I didn't like the hotel situation in the sense that when we're in New York, because the hotels are much smaller and they put all the Bravo celebrities at the same hotel, except Housewives. Housewives are fancy and they're placed elsewhere. But it's fun because you've got people like from other shows next to you or across the hall. So when it's glam time, I'm frozen here, but I'm not here. So I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. You get to see everybody. And I love that part because it's like so early in the morning and people are like a little hungover. I'm just tired. But like we've got our coffee and it's like, hey, Madison from Southern Charm, I'm off to get my hair done. Like it's just, I like that part of BravoCon, which we didn't have in Vegas because we were so spread out. Samantha asked, what was the funniest fan interaction y'all had at BravoCon? I don't want to say that this was funny because it wasn't funny, but it was the strangest. There was a girl who came up to me during one of like the photo moments and she was wasted, right? I don't know if there's a problem happening there. Self-diagnosed, right? But she was falling all over the place, ready to get her picture, and said that I inspired her to get sober. And I was like, oh no, do I need to intervene? Is this, you're trying to have a bonding moment with me? But I was like, this is by far the craziest interaction I think I've ever had with, because I'm the type of person where I'm like, please have the best time ever. Please. If you're like me, like, I got you, kid. We'll get totally turned up on sparkling water. But that was like a very strange moment to have for me. And I was like, I think you need a little bit more help than just me.
No.
Right? That was a strange moment. Chelsea asked, shoot, shag, marry. Oh, this is a different word. Joe, I'm guessing Tom Schwartz is Joe. Joe, Tom Schwartz, and Tom Sandoval. I think I'm going to have to shag. Oh my gosh, I don't like this question. I will shag and marry Tom Schwartz, and he can bring Joe into the mix however he feels is necessary. And Tom Sandoval, I think he's the one that's got to go. Which I think people, did you see the comment section of the, by the way, Jessica's here. Put your hand in. Hi, Jessica. The brain. The video we posted on the podcast page.
The comments? Yeah.
I didn't look at the comments because I never do that, but when I'm on Instagram, they pop up in the thing like so-and-so, and there's like people going at each other, like defending me or going against me.
It's our most engaged social post.
Well, my goodness, it was crazy. Here's my thought on the whole thing. I felt like what he did was so crazy to my friend, right? But I also had my own personal experience, all the things that he said to me during that time that I was like, oh, I'm on fire. Cut to 8 months later, you guys, I know what I said. And I stand behind everything I said. But at some point, you gotta move on, right? Like when my dad died, for example, I was a wreck. But I'm not a wreck now. I can handle it. And it would be like someone saying, but you were a wreck when your dad died. It's like, yes, but time passes and things settle down. And I can't be a functioning human if I continue to harbor sadness, anger, bitter feelings towards someone. So you guys don't need to point out what I've said. I know exactly what I said and I stand behind it. I also stand behind what I'm saying 8 months later. And if I'm not that invested in someone who personally affected me, people in the comment section cannot be, that into it. It's like, you just watched it. You weren't personally, attacked or affected by what happened. It's pretty intense.
Mm-hmm. It's very intense.
You told me a few of the comments that were said. Mm-hmm. I was like, and no more, I don't want to know. Okay, so what is Mrs. Lisa's favorite wardrobe staple? Her Gucci belt.
Oh my God, yeah.
She loves all belts. She has the Gucci belt and then the cheetah print one. And I feel like that is her staple. She digs being in all black, and I feel like the accessories are what switches up the look. Caitlin, how did you feel about Sheena being in Sandoval's room at BravoCon? I heard this was a big thing. That was a huge thing. And I, at this point in my life, am like, do whatever you want to go and do. If you want to be in someone's room, if you don't want to be in someone's room, you want to defend this person, not defend them, be angry still, you do you. But everyone is going to have to take accountability, right? Acknowledge we've moved on, we haven't moved on. I think that's what it's about, is being able to like co-sign on your actions in the moment. And things change. Like, I reserve the right to evolve. Today, I may love coffee and creamer. Tomorrow, I may decide the creamer is just not doing it for me and I want my coffee black. And no one is going to sit here and be like, oh, but yesterday you wanted the creamer. It's like, well, today I don't. So, move on.
Oh.
I'm on a roll today.
I love it.
I don't know that I love it that much. Chrissy asked, was there any Bravo Leb that annoyed you at BravoCon? Actually, no, but it was hysterical because at the Bravos, I was here in this row. Taylor Armstrong was behind me, and then Shep was behind her with, I think, Austin. And they were being a little bit rowdy, the Southern Charm boys. Not Craig, he's chill. But Taylor was not having it. I could hear her behind me putting them in check every 5 minutes. It was a lot.
Mm.
And she was kind of how she was at in that video at Craig's, the night of the Bravos, and I was living for it. She was like, I have had it. I have had it. If they think I'm about to pull some Oklahoma on their you-know-what, I could be their mother. I was like, tell him, Tay. It's obnoxious. No one annoyed me, though. I was having the best time of all my lives. Country Girl asked, are you going to date Captain Jason? If not, why not? I love it. I love Country Girl.
If not, why not?
I have things happening in my world that I don't think that it is the right time to be dating anybody. You know? There's just things that I have put into boxes of like, you know what? This box is the most important right now. We're going to open that one up and we'll deal with the other boxes later. The dating box is like packed up, put in storage. We'll bring her out when she's ready to be brought out. People have a really hard time with a woman not being able to like, and it's not that I haven't moved on. I have moved on, but like, I'm just not ready to date. I feel like it's celebrated very, very heavily when you see a woman go through a really tough breakup and then get into another relationship. It is not celebrated when a woman comes out of something pretty traumatic in a relationship and says, you know what? I'm going to press pause on finding someone. It's almost like the world feels sad for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like it. And I'm starting to let it affect me, and I don't want it to.
It's very weird.
It's weird, but it's also like starting to really mess with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Shabana, did Ariana react to what you said about Sandoval? I think in the moment after I said that, she was probably annoyed with me. But I have really great conversations with Ariana. And this season is going to look very different. And I think everyone is very raw and confused. Not everybody. There's a couple people who are still standing strong in how they feel. But I know that Ariana knows me. And sometimes I have to remind her, even though I say these things, it doesn't mean I'm going to invite him to Christmas dinner. It doesn't mean I'm checking in on him. Like, you are my friend. I will always be honest with you, and I will always support you. I am not blind to what you have gone through. So I feel like we're in a really great place. And she's killing it on Dancing with the Stars, by the way. Everyone already knows that, though. The Britney Spears dance?
So good.
I'm getting hot just thinking about it. She is so freaking talented and so hot.
Yeah.
Good for you, Ariana. All right. Hey, Lala, how was it watching the season 11 teaser, and what did you think of it? You know, I thought I had chills. It was intense. And when they did the opening of us last season doing main titles and laughing, and they had like the ballad of our song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the panel watching this with you guys. And I'm like, are you about to cry over this? I almost started crying, you guys. I was like, this is where I'm a crier, but I draw the line at crying at the intro song of Vanderpump Rules. Hey Law, what is your fave nail color? I'm really into this right now, you guys. Just like the French tip. Can you kind of see it? Stiletto. Otherwise, I just like a very like neutral nail color that goes with everything. Caitlin asked, when is Give Them Lala going back on tour? I think we're planning the tour right now. But definitely in the new year. Obviously, there's only a couple months left. Do you see Ariana becoming your enemy after Sandoval issue? Absolutely not. If she ever became my enemy, it would not be because I chose that. And I don't see her choosing that either. Samantha asked, how's Lauren? I assume you're asking how I am. I can't venture into how Lauren is doing, or else I will most likely be in the fetal position, sobbing my eyes out. So we're just going to keep the armor on of Lala plugged through the next couple of months. And then hopefully we can all hit the restart button and venture into 2024 and take over. Big brother. Okay. Do you think, Angela said, do you think you will come up to Tahoe in the winter? I love Tahoe. And I was like, you know what? This is a great place. Maybe I'll just like get a cute lake house. Zillow. And it's yours for $8 million. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Oh, never mind. Can you believe that? Chantal asked, my 14-year-old daughter wants a $90 Stanley. Is it a new thing? I think that's completely unnecessary. Right? Mm-hmm. I work really hard, and even I'm not spending $90. I got myself this amazing, which to me, it's huge. It's going to keep your drink cold. It's ginormous. I think the 14-year-old should have one of these instead. But I think that the Stanley Cups are a new thing.
People love it because it fits in your cup holder. That's what I love.
Right? The bottom is thinned out so you can put it in the cup holder. Thank you for pointing that out, Jessica.
You're welcome.
Summer asked, what type of music are you listening to right now? Who is your current fave artist? I always go back to old school. Every time I play anything, it's always like the album 4 from Beyonce. I loved Holy Grail, the Jay-Z album. That's what I like, the old school stuff. Fur Mom asked, any chance you'll have Send It to Daryl shirts for sale like the one Jess had on in last pod? Which one did you have on?
Yes, it's the blue,
the stripes?
White, yeah, the live show.
Those are going live soon, aren't they?
They sure are.
Those are going live soon. I love hearing this. Rachel asked, what about Carl? No. Oh. No. No. I just don't see me with a Bravo celebrity, you guys. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Chelsea asked, when will the video of you hitting the loud gong be uploaded? I refuse to allow that to go anywhere except on Jessica's phone. I need to like process it a little more before it goes live. Okay, Lane asked, favorite type of hat, baseball or trucker? I'm obsessed with both, but honestly, I think my favorite is probably the baseball, just because I feel like the trucker is very much like, it's a trucker hat, right? I like these more. The baseball hat is my thing. I'm going to do one more question, then I'm going to let you all go. Actually, I don't think I can. All right, never mind. Wait, Lane asked, will you make an appearance on Dancing with the Stars with Ariana? She did invite me. I'm locking down a date, hopefully next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my very quick Amazon Live. I had the best time. Reminder, everything that we just spoke about is available in the carousel. Great gifts. I would say the thing that you need to throw in your cart is probably this amazing puffer and also this bag. You're going to get a lot of use out of both of them. Thanks for sliding in my chat. Remember, if you haven't slid in, to like click that follow button to be made aware every time I go live. Do that right now, just like my new friend Yvette did. Hi, Yvette. Thank you for clicking the follow button. I love y'all. Happy Monday. 4 days left in the week. I know we can get through it. All right, I'll catch you guys next time.
Firstly, I do want to point out that I did watch this week's podcast video episode because I am editing it now so we can all listen to it together and conversate about it. And this Amazon Live was done the same day that they did the podcast. I could just tell from the outfits, and usually she does the podcast on a Monday, which would have been the 13th, all of that. So there are some stories that you will hear more in detail in the podcast that she does mention here. So I love getting to see Ocean, so I was happy to see her even on this. She will be in the podcast for a little bit. I'll spoil that. But other than that, I think this was amazing. I loved hearing what she had to say about her favorite parts of BravoCon, the fan interaction where someone went up to her really sloshed and then said she was inspired to get sober from Lala. That is kind of weird. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down below. And I know everyone loves Captain Jason and Lala together. I am one of them. I do see it. He is in the Philippines. She is in Los Angeles. That's a long distance relationship for sure. But you never know what could come from it. So I still think that maybe they should go on like a little date and see. But really the hopes for that is slim to none just by what she's saying here. I understand the whole hotel situation and how Los Angeles, everyone could have been spread out through the whole strip, where in New York, all the hotels, like she said, are close together. So it's nice even more because you get that more interaction with everybody. Everyone's in the same hotel or around the same hotel. So you get to meet more people and interact with more people. Like, I get it. Personally, I'm a New York BravoCon girl all the way. That's because I'm an East Coaster and I'm only like an hour train ride from New York. So if you're going to do BravoCon in New York again, this lady right here is definitely going for us all. Ocean is getting so big by the moment. I just love getting to see her, and there are so many good little Ocean talks on the podcast. That's another little bit of a hint I will give you guys as well. I also think that Lala explained it perfectly about the whole Tom Sandoval situation and why she kind of like stuck up for him, like everyone is liking to say. But that's exactly what I've been saying to everybody in my What's Up Vanderpump BravoCon edition. And just when I heard about it and just different things that I've seen and talked about with other people is that you just get to a humble place where you can't spend time or energy hating someone because it only will affect your life negatively. But you get to a place that you still know how you felt, how you were feeling when it all went down, and you just are more focused on other things and are more humble and aware, but you will never forget what that man did and what you had to say to him, because his actions still to this day he's not very sorry. He's in a denial state where he just doesn't realize that if you were sorry, you would keep apologizing. That's just how it is when you're sorry. He is not there. I don't think he'll ever be there, but I can only hope for the best for him. I am so happy to hear about the Utah trip. She'll talk more about that as well on her podcast. And I love that she is getting just more opportunities to do things and host events. And that's just wonderful for Lala. I am so happy for her there. And before I forget to, like, on the Sandoval situation, I don't think that Ariana is mad at Lala for like saying, hey, everyone, lighten up on the booing. I don't think that's an issue. I don't even think that's a conversation really that they need to have. But if it did hurt Ariana, which it didn't seem like it from all the interviews from BravoCon, I can definitely see them having a heart-to-heart and talking about it. And it just was to the point, like, if you saw my BravoCon video or even my Tom Sandoval booed at BravoCon, that's a little bit shorter. you can see that every time he opened his mouth, people were booing. And even I was like, God damn, you people are wild. Like, I get booing him when he comes on the stage, maybe booing him here after, like, he said something stupid, or booing him especially when he wouldn't apologize. But you get to a point, it's like, the more you listen, the more you actually hear things and you can comprehend and see where someone's coming from. If everyone's just booing around you, you're just more boo, focus on that negative hate. And that's just something that I understand. And I think that's where Lala was coming from as well. Not a place of, let's defend Sandoval, but like, let's relax, guys. Listen, he might say something stupid and you might want to hear it too. Kind of a thing. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. This was a great Amazon Live, and I have it marked. I don't know why I wasn't receiving my emails before, but every time she does an Amazon Live, I will get it and hopefully be able to post it that same day. So I will be back with more Vanderpump news, along with other celebrity influencer news. I have very much a lot of new ideas coming to the table here for my channel, so stay tuned for that. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will be seeing you soon for the Lala podcast, because that's next. Bye, everyone.